Greetings, this is Oilfield Innovations, and this video explains the retraction and extension of our vertical skate cutter using a third-party actuator, a crossover, and a short connector. Explanation of the skate cutter can be found in other presentations. This presentation focuses on the two parts of the short connector and the retract crossover subassemblies. The crossover connector is screwed onto the thread form of the third-party actuator. The retract crossover connects the third-party actuator with the vertical skate cutter assembly and considers the distance traveled by the actuator's plunger. The short connector actuation shaft is then screwed to the actuation shaft of the skate cutter. The short connector body is then slid over the actuation shafts and screwed onto the skate cutter housing. The short connector can be used to connect various subassemblies. For example, it can also connect two skates. Once the short connector is tightened, the retract plunger can be screwed onto the short connector actuation shaft. The plunger is used both during retraction and extension. The subassembly can now be slid in and screwed onto the retract crossover body. The retract crossover anchors the vertical skate cutter assembly to the third-party actuator and positions the internal components of the skate cutter relative to the movement of the third-party actuator's plunger. The plunger of the third-party actuator will initially close the gap between it and the skate retraction plunger, and then push the vertical cutter's internal components to retract the cutter skate into the skate housing. The upper skate arm is pinned to the internal skate piston, while the lower skate arm is pinned to the skate housing. Downward movement of the skate piston pushes the skate outwards against the lower arm connection with the skate housing. During extension, fluid expelled from the weep holes of the retraction crossover cushions the extension to prevent impacting the cutters abruptly against the tubular to be cut. Actuation pistons within each vertical skate cutter subassembly are connected so as to act as a single shaft during both extension and retraction of the skates. Also, the screwed connections of the external housings and the internal shafts form a rugged tool resistant to damage and back off. That completes our video. Thank you for watching.